Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Tigers will kick this deep to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks into the clear. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Boy, it's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Catch made on the right side. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. They're going to the air on the first play. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Gets out of bounds after a solid game. First down and 10. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
In the red area, it's Davidson. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll avoid the big hit at the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Moves out of the pocket. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his back. The pass is caught. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Looking to scramble. Look out, room to run here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Tigers are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, no supplies from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Defense is coming after him. Fires it on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
And this is why this guy is so tough to defend. The athleticism and quickness to be able to make a play when it looks like nothing is there. Use his feet to evade the pressure and fires an absolute dart for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Will hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Fights through a tackle. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack.
Breaking free at the 35. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Clean to the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. He's got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions were flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They've been stopped in their first 2 4th down attempts. Here comes number 3. He's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Designed quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but
it's blocked. They scoop it up. Pass midfield. He's past the 30. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
I don't know about you, Chris, but didn't it seem that the kicking team just kind of froze after the blocked PAT? It made it a lot easier for the defense once they blocked it to just return it all the way back, and that's 2 points.
So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against this secondary.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is brought down. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Offense will keep it on the ground here. 1st down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, sparked the ball to 44. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He'll hand it off. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up 1st down at the 33.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Running play called on 3rd and short. He shreds the tackle. He makes the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying to create here on the move, but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Caught over the middle. It's Allen. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep throw across his body to the left. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Tackle after the pick, and then he'll do it for the first half of play. Do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to start the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. An offense heads back out onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big runs.
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Clemson. They continue to roll up the score. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. As the first down is still going. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That play will move the sticks and set them up first down at the 42.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
To throw, it's King. Looking right, this one caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. On the move now. End zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Scanning the field. It's King. Makes a quick grab. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. On the run, it's Davidson. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on.
Just all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown. The kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 89 set to kick this one away.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And it'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. To the air, it's King. Looks to the left, pass caught. Incompletion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it.
It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Looking downfield, it's King. He's running out of time here. They'll try a pass here. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Throwing for his running back. That's reeled in. It's Haynes. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
2nd down coming up.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Breaks free. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
15.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. They tried the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. A draw to the back. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. The offense is set up with excellent field position. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, what the heck? Might as well go for it here on 4th down. You have such a big lead. What do you have to lose? Let's see the coach and what decision he comes up with.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards to the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Here comes a handoff. And he'll pick up the 1st down. Stopped at the 27.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. Bites off a defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave him the chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
They came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.